So basically, like, I'm just gonna go down the storyline, dude. I might as well since we're here, right? So basically, like, in high school, right? I really enjoyed skateboarding, and I wanted to get sponsored in skateboarding and try to pursue skateboarding. Actually, let's go back to like freshman year, right? So I'm in high school. You know, my dad really likes me playing sports. I'm playing sports, all this stuff. Starting to fall away from it. Halo, you know, I'm kind of addicted to Halo at the time. Actually no, I was addicted to Halo in like middle school, but going into high school, I guess it was COD. But I was kind of leaning towards like gaming and skateboarding. Like football practice wasn't my thing, right? So I played football freshman year. Didn't really give a fuck about it, to be honest. I kind of just skipped practice and I was doing whatever the fuck I wanted to do. And then after freshman year, I was like, all right, like, you know, I was working. I recently moved to my dad's house. I was working at Top Golf, trying to pursue skateboarding, playing video games at the same time, and working, right? And basically what happened was one day I was just skateboarding. There's a local skate park literally right next to my school. I would go there after every day of class. And I was getting really fucking good, you know. And so I was like, yo, I'm gonna start filming, and I'm starting to get out of my comfort zone. I'm starting to do like vert and shit, like doing bowl, like, cause I was big into like stairs and rails and flat ground, but I never really did like vert. So I was like learning how to air out in quarter pipes, and I was doing it over and over and over. And then I was like, yo, I went over to my friend. I was like, yo, can you record this for me, bro? He's like, yeah, what's up? And so he came over. I'm going for it. I'm doing the air out thing, you know, just get a little clip like Facebook and shit like that I used to do like back in the day. And I fucking launch it, dude, right? I come back down, I land on my skateboard, and I just slip out, fall, and I fracture my leg. I think it was like my tibia, one of the two. And I have to get a plate and 7 screws in my leg. And after that, I'm like, fuck, man. Like, now I can't work because I was a bus runner. I was a food runner and a busser at Topgolf, right? So you had to go up and down stairs, walk across the hallway over and over and over. So I quit my job, and I was like, yo, I can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. Like, I fucked up my leg. You know, shit happens, blah, blah, blah. So I quit my job, and I'm playing video games, you know. This is like this is Black Ops 3? I think this is around Black Ops 3, actually. Black Ops 3, I start, you know, grinding S&D tournaments and start streaming. I actually started streaming off my PS4 because you know, I didn't have a good computer. I had nothing, dude. I literally had a laptop that couldn't handle anything. So I started streaming off my PS4. I got a webcam for Christmas for my PS4. I got a webcam for my PS4 to start streaming off my PS4. So in Black Ops 3, I literally was just, I wanted to grind a bunch of tournaments, but when I streamed off my PS4, you can only hear game chat, right? So I just started grinding 1v1s, so like it didn't really matter. Like people didn't have to hear my teammates anyway. So I started grinding 1v1 wagers and tournaments, and I got really fucking good at it. And just started grinding that out and just made a shit ton of money off of it. My stream was growing. I got a lot more viewers back then than I do now, to be honest. I don't know how that's even possible, but it is. Black Ops 3 was also just fucking lit at the moment. But yeah, fractured my leg in Black Ops 3, started just grinding S&D tournaments, started winning a bunch. Saved up actually from my donations. I didn't even have a sub button, nothing. Saved up from my donations, from winning. You know, I had a goal set for myself, which I think a lot of you guys should do. Set a goal for yourself, especially if you're trying to make it in COD, to win, you know, or make at least like $40 a day, like whatever your minimum wage is in like your state, $40-50 a day, whatever the fuck it is. Just set a goal for that and try to achieve it every single day. And if you don't, then the next day just work harder to try to get there, you know. And that's what I did for a very long time, whether it was tournaments or wagers, just 1v1s, whether it was streaming or anything. And I did that for a very long time just so I can, you know, like, and make money and actually be able to support myself and not have to worry about other people giving me money type shit. And I did that for a long time. And then towards the end of Black Ops 3 is when I turned 18, and I was like, yo, you know, Simp. I was playing with Simp, Maniac, and Turnup at the time. And I was like, yo, man, like, I gotta fucking go, bro. It's 18, it's my fucking time. I was like, I gotta go to Variant. And like, I remember fucking telling them that, and they were like, he's fucking leaving us, man. Like, it was a fucking sad day, dude. It was a fucking sad day, man. I was leaving the No Name Gang, you know, like, that was our fucking name, No Name Gang, because we couldn't come up with shit. And then I joined Panda at the time, was Too Quick, Fastball, and Nelson. And that was by far the best team I could get on, because one, Nelson was like a pro back in the day. Too Quick is a pro back in the day. I don't know if I said Too Quick. Too Quick is a pro back in the day. Nelson just came out of a sub spot in the pro league for 100 Thieves, and then Fastball was his Fastball. I didn't really know anything about him. So then I went to Orlando with Panda, and then we qualified for champs through an online bracket, which we went to we were at the Panda house and we qualified. It was fucking lit. We qualified. We were fucking running around. We were like, I called my parents up. I said, yo. I called my dad up. I said, we fucking qualified for champs. We fucking did it. And like, I just remember at that moment, like, he was so proud, and it was just like a surreal moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, just cause like I didn't do anything, cause like once I was like about to turn 18, I started grinding, so I wasn't really making money anymore, right? So I wasn't making money off my stream because my viewers fell off. Like S&D was my thing, so everyone watched me for that. My viewers fell off. I wasn't getting donations. I wasn't really making a salary, like barely. I think I made like $200 one month and $400 the next month, right? That's all I was making. And then when I qualified for champs, I was like, yo, we're guaranteed fucking money. Let's go. Like, and that's kind of what like started everything, dude. That's like what started everything. And then I stuck with Panda going to the first event. We got like top 20 or something. I was like, bro, I'm not gonna stay placing top 20 over and over again. Like, that's not what I want to do. I want to consistently improve, and we weren't doing that. So then, I got the team together of me, Mux, Exotic, and Drama. And we were grinding for a little bit, placed top 20, top 16, and top 12 a few times. And then, did we get 8th? I can't remember if we got 8th one time with them. I think I got 8th one time with them. I could be very wrong. No, we did get 8th. We did get 8th, I remember. I think we played like E6 or something for top 8. And then, basically, halfway through the year, actually, a lot of people don't know this, but E6 was trying to get me on their roster for the league. They're trying to get me on their sub spot, but they couldn't do it because just like the rules back then. So they couldn't get me on their roster. And while all that's happening, Aches hit me up and he's like, yo, you want to join C9 with me, you, and Adam, and someone else. It wasn't Exotic at the time, it was someone else. And I was like, bro, like, I'd much rather like play with Exotic, blah blah blah, all this stuff. And he's like, all right. He's like, never mind, or something like that. And then like next day, like a day went by or 2 days go by, and he goes, yo, me, you, Adam, and Exotic, let's do it. And I said, all right, let's go, run it. So them at the time, they were in the league. They didn't qualify for the league because they were last in their group. So they had to go through the qualifiers to get back in. So it was Anaheim. We had to go early. We played in the qualifiers. We qualified back for the pro league. So that's technically when I went pro. It was me, Exotic, Adam Assault, and Aches. And then we ended up getting top 6 at that event. And then at champs, we got fucking free smoked. We got like top 16 or some bullshit. Top 12. It was top 12, I think. And then basically after that year was over in IW, I was in the champs lobby, just chilling, talking to people, having a good time. And Crowder and Zuma walk up to me and say, yo, we're thinking about picking you up on FaZe. And at this time, Crowder wasn't playing. He was like their coach at the time. So he's coming back. They want to pick me up. It's on FaZe. At the time, I'm like, yo, I've always wanted to join FaZe. I'm like, they're like, are you down? I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm down. What the fuck you mean? So they had a few other options at the time, and then we go back to our houses. They call me up. They're like, yo, let's do this. We made it happen. And then we played the entire years of FaZe. It was me, Attach, Zuma, and replays. We won World War II playoffs, season 1. Got 3rd at champs. We could have really won champs, to be honest. And then going into the next year, I was with the same squad, and we didn't qualify for the league. So we kind of all split up and got on the substitute. Like, we got onto, like, it was a substitute, actually. We got onto pro league teams through teams that were making changes that qualified because everyone had, like, a roster change period. So we got on the teams. I ended up on 100 Thieves. And then we went on to win, 2 events, getting 2nd at champs. And then going into this year, everything changed going into franchising. Me and Crowder linked up. We said, yo, we want to stick together no matter what. Made shit happen. Me and Celium, we made sure Celium was like my duo, and then we kind of built the roster off that, and we ended up with this roster somehow. I don't fucking know how. I don't give a fuck how, but we fucking did it. And that's how we're here. That's how we're here. And that's story time with your boy.